What's up, this is your girl Chanel Loren, and today I'm doing a review of a concert that I just went to. And usually I do album reviews, but last night I went to Broccoli Fest and it was on my spirit to let you know how it went. A lot of people have been asking me about it, so I figured I would just give them the answer in this video. So Broccoli Fest, what that's basically about is basically a green initiative. So they have sponsors like Toyota and of course Hennessy and Lyft and all these other places to promote the green lifestyle, right? Whether that be driving a Prius or eating your fruits and veggies, and basically pouring into the youth in DC, in the community. So this is my second year in a row going, and this year it was Future, The Internet, Jhené Aiko, BJ the Chicago Kid, Anderson .Paak, Sango, Soulection DJs, and some other folk. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I only saw the people that were on the main stage. So there were like, you know, indie bands on the side stage, but I didn't see them. So let's just get right into it. I really went there to see Anderson .Paak. Now, Anderson .Paak is on his summer festival-ish this year. So I'm going to see him at the Roots Picnic as well, and I'll do a review for that as well. But I've seen The Internet before, and I've seen Jhené, and I saw BJ. So I was here for Anderson .Paak because Malibu is my shit. So I miss BJ. Sorry, traveling from Baltimore, going to DC, miss BJ. I'm so sorry, BJ, I still love you. But Anderson was performing as soon as I pulled up. So if you don't know anything about Anderson .Paak, this dude started out playing the drums. He just got signed to Aftermath. Plays the drums, sings. Malibu is the ish. Like, hands down, he's winning a Grammy, right? I'm speaking it into existence because this project is amazing. So I usually go to DC events because the crowd to me shows more love than Baltimore. But not yesterday. I am giving my all. When I say I'm lit, too lit, and I'm singing word for word, and I'm playing the imaginary drums, and you know, I'm playing the guitar and everything, and everyone around me is just like crickets. Meanwhile, I'm spazzing, like they're looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, wait, we're here for a concert, we paid our money, why are you standing still? This man is a musician in every sense of the word. I am confused as to why you are standing still. And I take that personal. Like, I don't know Anderson at all, but I feel like he's my friend in my head. Like, a lot of people are my friends. And I took it personally. Like, why y'all so stiff? Like, it's a party. It is a party. Like, enjoy yourself. But maybe they'll catch up a little bit later. But his entire set was amazing. Like, it was parts where he sang, he rapped, he brought out BJ the Chicago Kid to do one of their songs off of Malibu together. He did a couple drum solos. And then at one point in the set, he was like, yo, like, why y'all so quiet? Now, when an artist has to ask you to participate in their show, that's where you know something's wrong, because they feed off of our energy, and when you're not giving them that, it's a problem. And it makes them think twice about coming back to your city because y'all really didn't show love. So yeah, I hope to see Anderson .Paak at a smaller venue for people that are there specifically for him, and not like a large, like everybody on the bill. After Anderson .Paak, Sango is a Soulection DJ. Killed it. He mixed, what did he mix? I don't remember what he mixed, but his spin on things, like the fusion, I promise you, he mixed something so random. It was like Jodeci / Rihanna / but the mashup and the transitions were amazing. So if you don't know anything about him, I found out about Sango through Soulection. They're out of California. Check them out on SoundCloud. Amazing DJ sets and everything. So he killed. I think he had like a 30-minute set. After that was The Internet. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I love The Internet just as much as you do. Been rocking with them for a minute. Ego Death was one of the best albums of 2015. But Syd's voice is very unique in the sense where it's like that whisper. Her and Jhené have that lane where it's paper thin, like you can punch through a napkin, right? Now mind you, the beats and the band and everything gives them meat and potatoes, but if they stand alone and do a cappella, their voices are very, very thin. But when you perform at a festival level, I feel like they have to yell. And with them yelling, it doesn't translate like that. So Syd was doing a lot of straining. You can barely hear her. You can hear the band over her music. And I feel like those notes that she hits on the album, it was like a Whitney Houston, Christina Aguilera moment. Like, pass the mic to the audience, because she wasn't, mind you, she smokes and does other things, but I just feel like her voice, she shouldn't perform at festivals because her voice isn't strong enough. But the crowd loved them. They didn't show Anderson any love, but they was lit for I Don't Give a Fuck, Ego Death, I Don't Love You No More, Just Saying. Like, she did all of your fan favorites, and even went back and did some from the last album before that. And it was lit. Like, she could have jumped in the crowd. That's how pumped they were for Syd the Kid. And like, DC loves the internet, so shout out to the internet. Even though her voice was like at parts I was like, ooh, I'm in pain. Overall, it was a good show. After the internet was Jhené Aiko. Again, she didn't have any shoes on. She had on the little flowy little dress, and she was doing her little thing. Same thing with her. She was trying to sing, and she was cracking, and I was just like, ooh, Jhené. And I've seen her a couple of times, and some days she's on, some days she's off. Yesterday was like hit or miss for me. Every other song was like, okay, she's doing good, and then it'll be like, ooh, you know, what's up? She even incorporated songs from 2088. Check out that review that I did on the channel. I was hoping and praying that Big Sean would come out, but he did not. But she did probably like 3 or 4 songs from 2088, and from what I could tell, the crowd loves the album just like me, so I was happy for her. She had about an hour set, and yeah, the crowd went crazy for Jhené. She hasn't come here that many times, so I feel like when artists don't come to an area a lot of times, then you feel like you have to show them, like, you know, like years past love. So she was loving DC. But the main attraction was your man Future, right? Free bands. Now, I'm seeing Future 3 times this year. Not because I am a huge Future fan, but because he's on the Drake tour, and I just got my ticket for that. Super amped. He's gonna be at Roots Picnic as well. I knew that it was going to be amazing, right? Because Future evokes that I got calls in Atlanta. Dun scanner. Shit, that was Panda. I'm so sorry. That was disrespectful. I'm so sorry. But what I'm saying is, all that shit sound the same. And it's turn up music, right? So everything is like whip, whip, whip. Everything is like, you know, Metro Boomin, want some more. It was live. It was beyond my wildest dreams. Like, at this point, I've been standing for 9 hours. It rained on and off. You know, my glasses, I needed windshield wipers. It was a lot going on, but I made it. But because I am older now, my body just cannot withstand all of this. This is just a long day. These music festivals are a long day. My knees were aching, my hip bones, my feet. It was just an ordeal. It was an ordeal, but even through the pain, I danced in the rain. Like, oh my God, I got my entire life. He did every song that I ever wanted to hear. I did not realize how much of a Future fan I was. I knew a lot of the songs, and I second guessed myself, but every time he dropped a beat, it was like, and if I didn't know the words, I knew the chorus, because I feel like he has a gazillion songs on radio. He even went to say that just in this past year, and it's only May 1st, I think he said something crazy like he dropped 3, or within the last year, so between 2015 and 2016, I think he said something ridiculous like he's dropped 3 mixtapes, including, maybe not including the one with Drake. He did some songs. He did Jumpman Jumpman. He did a few songs off of the mixtape album with Drake. Purple Rain, he did a bunch of stuff on the mixtape. It was lit. It was so lit. Like, every song he did, it was like lights, pyro, confetti coming from the ceiling. It was so turned. And then it started raining really, really bad, but you couldn't tell from the audience's reaction. Like, nobody cared about the rain. It was just like everybody was there to have a good time. You know, when you get black people together of all ages, and it was, the demographic is kind of young, you might go, oh, it could get ugly, it's a lot of alcohol, this is a long day, Future's always talking about moving that dope, you know, just whatever. But honestly, it was a peaceful crowd. Like, I didn't see any scuffles. It was just all love. It was all positivity. Shout out to Broccoli Fest because they had amazing food vendors and you know, a lot of, you know, your Hillman grads, your the Black of the Berry, just all of those Instagram IG pages that you see that have, like, you know, those Harriet Tubman t-shirts, and it's just like it's just black, you know, like, support your people. It was just very, very positive. Very, very positive. Everybody was super nice. I didn't meet anybody during the day that I was just like, really, everybody was really respectful. And I just want to say, when you go to a concert, a festival especially, make sure you wear your most comfortable shoe. I know when we go to these, you know, festivals, we're trying to be cute, we're trying to stunt, we're trying to wear our, like, latest tennis shoes and all that jazz, but honestly, comfort is key. Because I did not sit down not once, and I'm paying for it today. I don't even know how I'm standing during this review. But if you went to Broccoli Fest, let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite part of the night was. If you're going to any festivals this summer and you think I should go and report and review and do all that jazz, let me know. Thanks for watching. Chanel Loren, spread love.